name is Chris Chu, and I'm a graphic designer. Yeah, so I work at the Yale University Art Gallery as a graphic designer. My range of stuff is kind of diverse, and sometimes that, like, to some people that seems like a lack of focus, but I think specifically at like a museum where there's like new exhibitions coming through all the time and just like a variety of projects, not just like, it's not like I'm just always making books. Sometimes it's that, sometimes it's like gigantic wall graphics, sometimes it's like, you know, day-to-day like bathroom signage and stuff like that. Because I don't think graphic design is about just being able to do one specific thing. It's about being able to like solve problems in interesting ways, no matter what the problem is. And then I also play music, try to like make music on my own. The kind of music I make is, I actually think it's kind of a lot like when it comes to design. I'm like kind of all over the place, like restless and not stuck in one style, because I'm kind of like interested in a lot of different things. So like I made a bunch of like indie like folk stuff like a year ago, and now I'm recording like pop, like really like 80s like Madonna type like pop stuff. So yeah, I feel like when it comes to graphic design, it's like I'm also like just looking at a lot of sources and just kind of like going with what is interesting at the time. I think graphic design ends up permeating like a lot of parts of my life, because I work professionally as a graphic designer in New Haven right now, but I think my hobbies also are basically doing other more design stuff that I want to do. It's like doing book fairs and zine fairs with a friend of mine, and our name entity or whatever is Gentle Persons Gently. So they're called zines when they're, I guess, like short run, like made at home kind of thing. And the content varies, but yeah, I think it's just a way for us to keep saying things we want to say. Like when you're reading a book or a website or something, most people, you're not supposed to stop and notice the type because it's about the content. So I think the graphic designer's job is to make it so that you can get content seamlessly or see what you're supposed to be seeing. But then there's this whole other side that is like, is the expressive thing with like making crazy type, making interesting quirky typefaces, making posters that really like stand out and stuff like that. So like everybody recognizes the alphabet, but once you abstract it, it like takes them a second to read it, and you know, makes people pause and look at it. I think that's what I was trying to achieve with all the Fluent designs. What I like about graphic design is that you have the power to like you are able to like change the way people view something. Like Fluent, it's like, if you look at it on the surface, it's just like a word put on a t-shirt. Like, what does that mean? But like, I and the people that support Fluent and the people that work for Fluent all know that like it's about more than just like a piece of clothing. It's about like really inspiring people to do something. So I think when you're fluent in something, like fluent in graphic design or whatever, yeah, it's not, you know, a lot of times not trying to beat people over the head with it, trying to be like, yeah, just trying to create like a lasting impression as opposed to like a flash in the pan.
Sweet.